As part of stepping up the challenge, we will be using a time trial-based system for awarding the escape points.
Quiz.
Yes, I'm Quiz.
Listen, you and I both know that I'm the most qualified to go over this section, seeing as how I'm a speedrunning champion.
True.
What? Oh, what the fuck?
So points will be awarded based on how long it takes you to complete a specific puzzle. Z Team and D Team both have 5 puzzles, so each puzzle is worth up to 15 points. However, Q Team only has 3 puzzles, so each of those puzzles are worth 25 points. Therefore, the maximum number of escape points you can earn is 75.
Who the fuck is Arabitria?
There are no gold files in this game, so you won't be able to recover points during any part of the puzzle.
Truth, where are you going?
Brazil, don't stop me.
I'm not.
Good.
Hey, remember Hit List? It's still picked by drafting, but it's called Slaughtery now. Why? Let's just say it has something to do with the number of points per death.
How many points do they get per death?
1.
Okay, so people just die a lot.
Oh yeah, like twice as much as the first 2 games combined.
Back from Brazil, don't ask.
Didn't.
Alright, everyone shut up and let's talk about everyone's favorite source of points. Calls. And there's so many changes to calls. So let's talk about point allocation first. If a call is correct, the first caller will get 2 points. The second caller will get 1 point, and the third caller, if you even bother to be a third caller, gets 0. The next major change is that calls will be designated as either cast calls or event calls. Cast calls are for calls about a person in the game. They can be something about their background, a hidden secret, or their significance in the game. However, putting aside the 0 call, each character can only have 1 cast call related to them.
So what's the other type of calls?
Man, with the way you said that, it's like you're trying to break up Truth's dialogue to sound more fluid.
Event calls are situations where you call that a specific situation either occurs or does not occur as the game has laid out for you. As these event calls only have 2 outcomes, the event occurs or does not occur. If the call turns out to be correct, you will lose points instead. This means that the first caller loses 2 points, the second caller loses 1 point, and the third caller wonders why he even fucking bothered.
Insert breakup dialogue here.
Also, to avoid ruining the experience of the game with frequent pauses, you will not be allowed to make calls during story time. Furthermore, we will not be telling you ahead of time to make calls. So, for example, it will be up to you to decide when you want to make your 0 call, and if 0's identity gets revealed before you do, that's your loss. Bitch.
So instead of A-B games, we have a shiny new plaything. Decision games. They're basically new fancy ways of making story choices.
No, Zeke. These are life and death decisions.
I didn't say they weren't. Each team gets their own set of problems to face. If they choose correctly, they can earn up to 50 points total.
Yeah, but some of them are randomly decided, like the roll of a die or the flip of a coin. But as long as the characters don't instantly die, you guys are probably fine.
Specific details of each decision, such as the number of points, will be revealed at the time of the decision game. But basically, it's an A-B game played only by the player controlling the team.
Alright guys, now it's time for superpowers!
Yay.
What, you're not excited about it this time?
No, it's just so many of them!
Like Quiz, look at all these broken new powers!
Yeah, like I was fine with Mophie's, like they're pretty much the same, but now you've got like Mind Hack? What the fuck is Mind Hack?
Yeah, you're able to take away control for someone for 10 seconds to screw up their puzzle or decision?
It's basically a better form of shift. And then you've got this Reverie Syndrome, where the next decision made is hijacked by the chat.
It's like total anarchy!
And what the hell is D-Mail?
That's a Steins Gate reference! It doesn't even belong here! Besides, being able to undo any of their own calls? Any call?
No one man should have all this power!
Everyone has this power!
There's way too many powers! Can we just not have powers for like 15 minutes?
I mean, I guess they could use their new Waffalo power.
That's just using a power to negate a power. It's like using a gun to stop gun violence. It just
totally
doesn't
works.
work.
Brazil.
But yeah, Quiz, can you imagine how long it would take to explain all that crap?
So I know there's a lot to keep in mind for the final game, but there is one thing we wanted to add to the competition to reflect a very unique aspect about Zero Time Dilemma. This game has you play sections of the timeline completely separately from each other. These timeline segments are called fragments, and because you play them randomly, it makes it really hard to tell where you are in the timeline. To include this in our competition, we are introducing a special way to earn up to 30 call points. The Map of Theseus. After each stream, our players will receive an image copy of each fragment that was played during that stream. They are then tasked with putting together the timeline of events using the fragments they receive. Each player must turn in their map of the timeline before the final stream. For each fragment that is correctly placed, that player earns 1 call point. Now, as for bonus stars, they are still worth 10 points, but the topics have been switched up a bit to avoid predictability. At the end of the stream, they will be drawn randomly from a hat. That was a lot, you talk now.
No! Quiz, we have more lines than you!
Yeah, a lot more. And stuff.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't count if you just have a bunch of 3-word lines. So are we not going to fill out the time it takes for the music to get to the ZTD intro?
We didn't really write anything for the end, and I don't know if you were just expecting us to ad-lib it or not.
No, I expect you to read what's in the script.
So wait. Drew's saying there's nothing in the script? Is in the script?
I mean, I'll tell you that being funny was in the script, and you didn't pull that off.
Hey!
Well, okay, literally everything we're saying is in the script. We just need to figure out what else we can say to fill out the script.
So read the fucking script then!
I mean, if y'all want, I could tell you about my love life.
No, Zeke, we're supposed to be funny, not depressing!
No. Go ahead and tell everyone your story, Double Agent Zeke.
Alright, fine. Sometimes I'm streaming with other people from time to time.
Audible gasp!
Zeke, why would you do such a thing?
My motives are complex.
とにかくこのゲームは誰かを信じたら負けになる。ラジカル6に感染していただきました。お前さんたちを信じることはないだろう。殺しなさいよ。さあ。少なくとも6人の命が尽きるまでゲームを続ける。だから撃っていいと言ってる。俺は死なない。むしろお前らに疑惑はますます強まったと言える。死ねー。あと一人。誰かを殺せばただやらなければやられてしまうんだ。次に目覚めた時ここで起きた出来事を全て忘れているだろう。